Hi, welcome to all. Welcome to my channel Raghu Neat Tutorial. Today we are discussing about the pancreas gland. After completion of the hepatic glands, next one we are discussing about the pancreas glands. What is the pancreas glands? Where it is located? What is the function of the pancreas glands? What is the pancreas gland? It is a pancreas glands is a one of the second largest gland in our body. It is the second largest gland in our body. It is located in below of the stomach and transversely arranged in abdominal cavity in between of first and second lumbar vertebra. It is the second largest gland in our body. So located second largest in our gland in our body, located below stomach, arranged in transversely arranged in between of first and second lumbar vertebra. It is a yellowish color. The gland is yellowish color, yellow in color. The gland is look like a leaf-like structure. It is look like a leaf-like structure. Look like a leaf-like structure. Yellowish color, look like a leaf-like structure. The pancreas gland, it is commonly called as a heterocrine gland. Why? Because it is commonly called as a hetero. Hetero means different. Hetero means different. Crine means hormones. It is a releasing of different type of hormones. Releasing of different type of hormones. It is shown exocrine secretion. Exocrine secretion as well as endocrine secretion. Exo and endocrine secretion. So this is called as a heterocrine gland or mixed gland. Mixed gland. So the pancreas glands, it can be divided into three regions. The pancreas gland divided into three regions and two parts. Divided into three regions and two parts are there. What are the first one? Let's draw diagram. It is a leaf-like structure. This is known as a pancreas gland. This pancreatic duct. This pancreatic duct is connects with the duodenum region to the sphincters. We know that already. Sphincters of OD or ODI. Okay, this is a pancreatic gland can be divided into three regions. What are the first one? Head. Second one is body. The posterior one is known as a tail. This can be divided into three regions, two parts. Okay, so the consistence of one of the connective ducts. The connective ducts are transversely arranging a small, minute pancreatic ducts. So it looks like a leaf-like structure. So, how many regions are there? Three regions are there. First one, head, body, and tail. Next one, three regions. Two regions are secretes, exocrine secretion and endocrine secretion. The pancreas can be divided into two regions, exocrine secretion and endocrine secretion. First one is known as islets of Langerhans. Very important. Second one is known as a pancreatic echini. Second one is known as pancreatic echini or acini or acini. So what is that? Isolates of the Langerhans are shown endocrine secretion. These are endocrine glands. These are endocrine glands. These glands are secretion of only hormones. These are secretion of enzymes. Let's clarify. These are secretion of hormones. These are secretion of enzymes. These are endocrine secretion. Endocrine secretion. Which one? Isolates of Langerhans are secretes. Nothing but isolates of Langerhans under comes into endocrine secretion. The pancreatic echinates are under comes into exocrine secretion. Exocrine secretion. The Langerhans are can be classified into 4 regions. There is a 4 parts are present. First one, alpha cells, beta cells. Third one is delta cells. Fourth one, pancreatic peptidase. Pancreatic peptidase. These are alpha cells, beta cells, delta cells, and pancreatic peptidase. Next one, the pancreatic acini. These are exocrine secretion. So these are directly connect into the what is the duodenum region through the duct. The duct is known as a pancreatic duct. So in pancreatic echini, these are exocrine secretion. The pH of pancreatic echini is in between of 8.4 to 8.8. Nothing but it is a alkaline nature. The pancreatic echini nothing but alkaline nature. Alkaline in nature. So approximately the pancreatic echinis are secretes 1.5 liters per day. They are approximately secretion of 1.5 liters per day for their metabolic activities, nothing but digestion. So in pancreatic echini, these are consistent of 7 different type of enzymes are there. First one, tripeptidase. Second one, chymotrypsinogen. Procarboxypeptidase. Protease. Pancreatic amylase. Pancreatic amylase. Lipase. Next one, lipase. Nuclease. This pancreatic echini secretion of 7 different type of enzymes are there. First one, tripeptidase, chymotrypsinogen, procarboxypeptidase, protease, pancreatic amylase, lipase, and nucleases. First one, the islets of Langerhans. These are endocrine secretion. These are have a 4 different type of what is that? The highlights of Langerhans can be classified to 4 different type of cells are there. First one, alpha cells, beta and delta and pancreatic peptidase. First one, what is the function of alpha cells? These alpha cells are secretion of glucagon enzyme. The alpha cells are secretion of glucagon into bloodstream. The alpha cells are secretion of glucagon into bloodstream. It is completely rapidly increasing of glucose level in bloodstream. So the alpha cells, when the isolates of Langerhans are secretion of what is that? Alpha cells. The alpha cells are secretion of glucagon into bloodstream. The glucagon, it is a function of glucagon is completely increasing the glucose level in the bloodstream. That is condition is called hyperglycemia. That condition is called hyperglycemia. The condition is called hyperglycemia. If hyperglycemia occurs in the bloodstream when the beta cells are completely active and secretion of insulin. Insulin, one of the hormone. The insulin when active after the increasing of glucose level in the bloodstream. So the insulin, it is completely, what is that, regulation of nothing but lysis of glucose molecule, lysis of glycogen molecules and converts into glucose in bloodstream. It is completely regulation of, but nothing but the beta cells are completely regulation of glucose level in our bloodstream. Next one, delta cells. These delta cells are both are completely controlling of alpha and beta cells. Nothing but these are completely inhibition of alpha and beta secretion. The delta cells are completely inhibition of alpha and beta cells secretion. Next one, pancreatic peptides. These are completely actioning on pancreatic peptides. Pancreatic peptides. So this is the information about the isolates of Langerhans. Next one, pancreatic echidna. First one, the tripeptidase. The tripeptidase is commonly known as the universal enzyme. The tripeptidase is commonly called universal enzyme. Why? Because what is the tripeptidase? It is presence in all individuals. Nothing but from the protozoa to highly developed individuals. These are called as a universal. Very, very important information. Universal enzyme. Which one is a universal enzyme? The universal enzyme is known as a tripeptidase. The tripeptidase is a universal enzyme. Why? Because it is presence from the protozoa to highly developed individuals. So these are called as a universal enzyme. Next one, the tripeptidase, chymotrypsinogen, procarbic peptidase and proteases. Tripeptidase and procarboxypeptidase shown chymotrypsinogen, proteases. Next one, tripeptidase, procarboxypeptidase, chymotrypsinogen and proteases. These four enzymes are actioning on. These are four are actioning on protein molecules and converts into simple amino acids. How it is able to possible? The food containing number of the protein, lipids, fats, what are the carbohydrates are there. The partial digestion occurs in our small intestine region. The partial digested protein molecules are enters into the small intestine region. When it is enters, the pancreatic acids are secretion of, what is that, pancreatic enzymes. In this enzyme, these four enzymes are actioning on protein molecules. Which one? Tripeptidase, procarboxypeptidase, chymotrypsinogen and proteases. These are actioning on protein and converts into simple amino acids. Nothing but the complete digestion was occurs in small intestine region. Which one? Protein. The protein complete digestion was occurs in small intestine region. Next one. These four are complete. Next one, pancreatic amylase. Very, very important information about the pancreatic amylase. This pancreatic amylase, the amylase is actioning on carbohydrates. The partial digestion, means the 90% of carbohydrates are completely digested in our buccal cavity. The remaining 10% of carbohydrates are completely digested in small intestine. Presence of the amylase. If the pancreatic amylase actioning on carbohydrates and converts into simple glucose forms. Yeah. Next one. These are third one, lipase and nuclease. Lipase. The lipase are actioning on lipids. First one, the lipids are converts into glycerol. The presence of lipase, it is completely doing emulsification of the fats. Emulsification of what's what? Lipase. It is one of the enzyme. It is a secretion through the pancreatic acyl into the small intestine region. When the lipases are actioning on pancreatic, what is the lipase enzyme? It is converts into simple glycerol. Presence of lipase is converts into simple glycerol. The actioning on emulsification. Next one, nucleic acid. If you are take the food, if you are feed the food containing huge amount of the fibers, vitamins, minerals, protein. What are they? Animal protein and plant protein. The animal protein consistent of adenine, base parents are adenine, guanine, thymine, cytosine. These are actioning on nucleic acids. These are nucleases are converts actioning on nucleic acids. Actioning on nucleic acids converts into nucleotides. Converts into nucleotides and sites. The presence of nuclease. So this is the information about the pancreatic glands.